Just around 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston. The home. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Houston. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. And when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Right back to Tipton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Jaguar.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's second down.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. That one incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Second down throw for Stroud. Goes down to his left. Good idea there to cover up at the end. He's able to use his legs and pick up 8.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Stroud. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Texans first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans first down.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And a yard. At the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10. He'll go again with Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now gives up the middle of Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
And the Texans first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. A short game. Down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup
Now
of
here's
2.
second and
Brings
goal.
up second and goal.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He takes off.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Gary Judy. Touchdown, Houston. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead.
Score Texans 7, Jaguars 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10.
The Jaguars offense and their two-way star, Travis Hunter, set to take over once more. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked second in the NFL. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Another run here with Tootin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up third and 12.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. D'Amico Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Now, Stroud. And the rush for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud going to set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
They'll run. Here's Benson. Finding room to the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Texans.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
Pass.
2nd and 10.
Jerry Judy. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Stroud. Oh, a loose football. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did. And they will keep possession.
An 8-yard loss.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Aubrey's pick is good. And the Texans go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 11.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here is Tootin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Run open center now is Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They put Strange in motion. On the open is Pierce. It's on target. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Jaguars, 1st
Hand off. It's two. A good physical run, motoring forward for nine.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
First down and more inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 12th touchdown of the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Stroud. That one is caught by Collins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 7.
To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. So on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Jags offense and their running back, Facial Tootin, heading back for their next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. He finds De'Ami Brown. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one. He's got Strange. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll run. It's Tootin. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
7-yard gain.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A gain of 7.
In motion is Hunter. They motion a receiver right. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. He'll drop to throw. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another.
On the gives is Newton. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. They put Strange in motion. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
In motion is Hunter.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
On the ground, here's Newton. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On first down, it's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That's caught. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. The gain is 64.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good...
Big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Jaguars offense and their two-way star, Travis Hunter, set to take over once more. And he has been a big play guy all season, currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Set up the screen here for Newton. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jaguar first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Jaguars first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Texans fans, because it's third down.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw. Left side, caught by Hunter. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up third and inches.
Here's third down and a few inches. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Headed left, buying time. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second down throw for Stroud. Over the middle and caught by Judy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
12 yards. And the Texans first down.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Going deep downfield for Judy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott. Thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. On play action. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the move, left is Benson. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 9.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field, and they start in the best possible situation. It is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. To the goal line and in. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Texans.
So now,
17.
after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their two-way star, Travis Hunter, set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Right back to Newton. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Throwing now from the gun. Taking off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Jaguars.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and put him down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third.
And in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. They punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Texans offense and receiver Tank Dell ready to go once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Start out with a run, and it's Benson inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Next to score, Jaguars 27, Texans 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he lost the football.
Recovered by the Texans.
And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Jaguars 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Jaguars offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Chilton. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's challenge flag is out. D'Amico Ryan saying, I want another look at this one. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So that challenge, a successful one. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. Pass caught by Hunter. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
That's another
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Stroud. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 3rd and 7.
Intended for Nico Collins. Incomplete.
Now Stroud. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the
It's a
ground.
gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he will score! Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Auburn, good with the extra point. And the Texans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
31.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jags offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He'll drop the throw. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's to Hunter. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. They'll look to throw again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
On 1st down, they'll go with Tootin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
Another run here with Tootin.
The Texans a 5-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars
off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
In motion is Hunter. Back to throw. Here's a short one. He's got Strange. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So now a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the right side and incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their two-way star, Travis Hunter, set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
In motion is Hunter. Now, faking the give. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
A gain of 39 yards.
In motion is Hunter. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run without it. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans first down.
A draw to Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. they're able to stop that one for a loss.
On a second down throw for Stroud. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Complete to Trey Benson. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Going deep downfield for Judy.
Intended for Jerry Jr. Incomplete.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. This could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many people around the league were expecting them to come in here and win, but they are on the verge of doing just that. That's Pierce in motion. Run over center now with Tootin. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. Look in the middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. Open right side. That screens the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 19-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Texans offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Over the middle and caught by Judy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This pass caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
10 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Texans first down.
To throw is Stroud. A short one that is popped by Fanning. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 3-yard pickup.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
Jaguars 46-yard.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Pollard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down. after a gain of 7.
First down.
Back to throw. Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pick up with 6. Brings up
On 2nd down, Stroud. Rushed to his left, and he's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Texans.
That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
38.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. Past midfield.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
The Jaguars offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Up the middle, here is Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd and 9. That's Pierce in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he will get into the end zone. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Strickland. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down. And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. They'll go play action with Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. Here's first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Texans first down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Here's a 2nd and 9.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Here we go. One final play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game